And he goes, "Oh, you don't like nice guys because you're always with these assholes."
Yep.
Oh, so true.
And girls always they love that. They love
the victim.
they love when you say that.
And then they're proposing at a fucking NBA game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the mascot's like,
Yeah. Welcome back to a heartwarming episode of the Careful Boys. Today we have Kalyne, Joe, Bart, Nick, Steve, myself. We have a question from one of our esteemed followers. Her name's Ryanimay. And she had a really interesting question because she's actually in this situation. Sorry if I just sold you out by saying your name.
And make sure you join the Patreon because that's the way you can have direct questions that we can discuss on here and actually talk to y'all too.
That's the access point.
thank you for helping the show.
Thank you.
So, how do you deal with being attracted to your best friend?
They're not your best friend.
I never
Right.
been.
You have a hidden agenda.
Right.
Yeah, never been horny for Bart ever.
Yeah.
That's like.
But if you wanted to fuck Bart, that would be an ulterior motive.
So the best friend thing is the only thing standing in the way of you being horny for him.
Nah, I just never found him attractive. Sorry, Bart.
Have you ever found Joe attractive? Maybe that'll help.
Only. No.
No, okay.
Dude, we were like,
That means you're friends.
we were in bikinis. Pretty much, we've seen each other naked. Still, I didn't want to fuck him.
You don't think you got a hot bod?
No, we went to a spa together. I saw his dick, and he saw mine.
I saw your dick too.
What'd you guys think?
We've all seen his dick.
Not once did I even have.
Does it look like a regular dick?
It just looked like a fucking uni.
Your dick looks like uni, huh?
When I saw it, it was covered in chili sauce.
Pretty nice, fresh one. Like a Hokkaido uni.
Oh shit! What does Joe's dick look like?
Not
Uni
Japanese.
too.
Oh shit.
Is it like Hannah's drawing?
Of course.
Is it
Not that small.
Is it to scale?
Not that small.
I did not see an erect one.
Yeah.
I think Hannah's was erect.
Oh.
No, it wasn't. It was small.
okay.
Mine was the one that I saw was relaxing.
Yeah.
He was taking a little vacation.
What if you're best friends and then you're not initially attracted to them at all, and then like as time goes, you develop an attraction?
Well, things change.
Yeah. How do you deal with that?
I kind of do that with Tiff. We were like buds for
Really?
a long time. Yeah.
Like
We
best-
were like really good friends. We were very good friends. But I would always like throw out like, you know, some flirt. Like, you
But
know.
doesn't that also mean from the start you already had a attraction?
I always thought she was cute, and I thought we had great conversations about stuff. But like, she was like, you know, talking to some other idiot, and I was like talking to some other, you know,
Bitch. Yeah.
idiot, you know. But the whole
Has that ever happened to you guys where you can build attraction? Like to me, it's always initial. Like I always have to find them attractive somehow.
I think physically is like the entry point, right, for most people, and then the more you get to know them, it's either less attractive or more attractive.
That's how I am too.
Because it's like there's some people that you think are attractive, and you start talking to them, and
You're like, God damn, they're fucking
like
dumb
I
as
kind of hate you. Like I think you're a bad person, you know. And then you marry them, and then
Yeah, but the best friend part is, I think, a little weird. Because I don't know if you can be an authentic best friend if you're madly in love with them. That's not a real
It
friendship.
grew into that.
Unless they're 13 and all of a sudden they developed into a person that you were different than what you had seen before.
That's true.
Like if they're both 13 and now they're both 7.
I think in this situation, it's more about like, how do you navigate choosing between like, do I stay friends with this person and just have a closeted feeling about it,
you got to shoot your shot.
or do you shoot the shot and then risk ruining it? But being honest,
You get another best friend. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard being wet for someone nonstop and then you're just hanging out with them. To
Yeah.
me, that's very unauthentic.
That's torture, dude. That's your own fucking version of hell.
It is.
Being soaked for somebody, you can't even fucking rub bellies together.
Nope.
You kidding me?
The whole time you're thinking about them entering you.
You can't have ulterior motives. If you want to fuck them, that's being a fucked up friend. You're being a bad friend. That's what I
She
do.
gotta be like, look, are you gonna sit on this face or what? That's what she's gotta do.
Yep.
Honestly, she gotta fucking give him an ultimatum. You know, like, hey, dude, let's do this.
What do you mean by ruining the friendship? It's already been ruined because you're wet for them.
Exactly.
Well, maybe it's like
You're
you-
acting a certain way in the friendship because ultimately you want to get their clothes off and you want to lay them down and you want to fucking bend them over and you want to step on their fucking head.
Yeah. Both feet, even.
And that's fucked up.
But what if it's like a feeling that caught you off guard with time?
Huh?
What if it's a feeling that catches you off guard with time? Because sometimes you don't even know, and then you just go, "Oh shit."
Then you gotta have a fucking conversation about it, honestly. You gotta sit
Also,
down
what
and
happens if she says something and she doesn't wait a certain amount of time for him to manifest those feelings?
Says what?
I don't know. I'm just throwing a hypothetical.
Like she's too horny, and then he's like, "Wait, I didn't even know you like me. Wait, let me think about that."
Like if she comes up to me and she has like one of those shoe measuring things strapped to the back of her head, then I'm like, okay.
The metal one.
Those are so heavy.
Then I'm kind of like,
Ones that you
okay.
play with when you're a kid.
With all the sliders on? Oh, dude.
Then I'm kind of like, okay, I kind of pick up what you're putting down right now. But at least she's being forward with it and she's being honest about the whole situation.
You got shoes on or you got foot? Just the whole foot?
Have you
The
ever
whole-
had
the shoe.
Have
Shoe
you ever
on
had
and
a
socks.
friend shoot their shot with you after you guys were already friends for a while?
Yeah.
I feel like every girl has a story like that.
And how did it go? Like, what's a good example first? Because I know there's bad.
Like, has it ever been successful in that way?
Yes. But then looking back on it, I was just like, this is why we should have always just stayed friends.
Really? What happened?
Tell us the details, because that's like, it's like I think guys that are in the friend zone right now, they're like, "There's a way out."
Yeah.
So show them the way out.
I mean, I personally don't know the way out, but the one that turned into a relationship was more so like, we're better off as friends. As a romantic relationship and having like a future together, I couldn't see it working out.
Yeah. But
you gave him a
but
chance, though,
how,
right?
Yeah, how come you gave him a chance?
Yeah.
Because there was already like rapport there. We already had like that friendship dynamic. That
Did you find him
foundation there that
attractive at that time?
I found certain things about him attractive.
Ah, I see.
He got in. Yeah, he got in. There it is.
And then what?
But yeah, I mean that's gonna be the key factor with any like romantic relationship, right? Is you have to find something attractive about them.
But did he change the friend dynamic to now like? Did he like openly talk about it? Like what was the breaking point of that?
See, that's the thing. Is it was never like an openly conversation about like, hey, remember the time where we were just friends? It just kind of like naturally progressed into a relationship.
Were you like all of a sudden making out and you're like, oh, I guess we're here now?
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
So just you just realize you're in reverse cowgirl all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm like, I guess we don't have to talk about it.
I guess we are attracted to each other.
What's an example of when a dude who was your friend shot his shot and then it just you should never want to see him
He
again?
was like 85% of the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's how you. What's like your response to that?
No, my response is like, obviously I'm more empathetic and compassionate.
Oh, so you're not like you fucked it up, man.
No.
Now we can't. Do you like?
I just find it's hard to be like, okay, well now let's just remain friends, because I feel like you have to go and just get rid of that idea that we're gonna do something further.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just like, it's hard to hang out with you in an authentic way with me knowing that you want more.
And I'll tell you right now, you'll never convince a guy that shit ever.
Because they'll keep shooting their shot.
Yep.
I think that's what makes it scary for guys to come out, because they know that like,
The fear of losing this person.
and then they almost like, I'd rather just be around you and be wet for you.
Because they're gonna lose.
than to like.
But this is a female, right?
You never go back from, hey, I kind of want to fuck you. You don't go back from that.
This is a female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of flipped.
Like are you saying like she has more leverage in the sense that like a guy
She
would
kind of does have more
probably-
leverage.
I think so. I think
I also don't know. I also don't know if this is female to male or female to female. I have no idea.
Or if they're transitioning.
Yeah.
I think either way, you gotta just put it out there. If you really want to be, or if you want to like attempt to be with that person, you gotta.
you
I
have to.
think
You
so.
gotta be as transparent.
You gotta be
as
clear.
That's good. That's good.
With tact though.
Yeah.
Because some motherfuckers are stupid as fucking. They're just like, well, I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. Like I love you so much. I just want to be with you forever.
Fuck you in your mouth. I was just putting it out there.
Yeah. Like
That is true. That is bad. That's a bad
Yeah,
thing.
every guy who comes to me and says that, I'm like instantly like, absolutely, let's make this happen.
yeah. We're gonna sign the papers.
Just like that's
She's so cool. Kalyne.
Kalina's Let's go to the Holiday Inn right now.
No, just pull that right out. Just pull it out.
That's a little too much circumference for me.
See, that's why I know men don't rule the world, because that shit doesn't happen.
Does that come in a medium?
Yeah, tell me your size. Small too.
It's a healthy. Just opening your mouth.
You take the shoe measure.
Dude, that's like a meme right there. It's like what women think guys want and what guys want is Bart's fucking.
That's the scenario. That's like the dream.
100%.
Yeah. No, but I think that's the situation. Is like they're best friends.
Yeah.
She's attracted. She doesn't know if it's worth the risk of like.
You're gonna meet somebody else.
For me,
you're gonna meet somebody else. Why stay in a situation that is?
But what if both friends had the same thought?
Yeah, you gotta find out.
That's why it's
Yourself
better to
out
have
there.
certainty than this like lingering what if.
Yeah, the what ifs.
Because once you like someone, I guess this is why I'm never into these situations, is because once that is like how I feel, it's really hard to live in that gray of like continuing a friendship that isn't authentic. Because in my mind, I'm not being authentic with this person anymore.
Yeah.
So then, whether they reject it, accept it, or whatever, it might be uncomfortable. But then, if I have the self-control to maybe like be okay with the fact that they rejected me, and then can I now shut down my desire, and then I can find them attractive, but then now like. Can I go back to that? Like that's gonna take time.
Friend, though, too. Like
Yeah.
the dynamic between it's not like somebody
bond.
you just found attractive and you've been talking for a few months. Like this
Right,
is somebody
not
who's
that.
your best friend, is according to like the prompt.
But think about this. Friendship is maybe the most overrated concept in the fucking universe when it comes to shit like this. Because all the friends I had like this growing up that I didn't shoot my shot with or whatever, I don't even fucking talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
Just shoot your shot, get it out of the way, and move on.
That's so true. That's very true.
Yeah, I mean like
Why live in purgatory?
yeah.
And also, are you really a good friend if you have such a big secret with your friend?
Yeah.
That's exactly how. It just doesn't feel real.
No.
Like, is the friendship authentic if you can't be completely 100 with them?
Oh, dude.
Especially your best friend.
Yeah.
You're
And
like,
also, too, you always have an ace up your sleeve. Because you could be like, look, I think I have feelings for you. And then if they say no, then you go, I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Yeah,
I was just playing.
I was fucked up.
Got you.
Yeah.
There's a camera over here. There's a camera over there.
There's a camera over here.
I can't believe you believe that.
You set up cameras just to like cover your ass.
You just cover your ass, dude.
So I was.
So we're gonna hang out tomorrow? Or?
I remember I was talking to this girl, early 20s, and she was super cool, like fucking rode motorcycles and all this shit. And then like, I was like, damn, dude, you're like pretty awesome. And then like let's start dating or whatever. And then like a month later, she was like, oh, I feel so bad. I'm like, why? She goes, okay, so I have this like best friend. I was super into him. I didn't know if he liked me back. And then he like noticed that we were kind of talking, and so he felt like he needed to really come out and say like, I really do like you.
So you don't lose her to you.
Yeah, and then for her, I mean, at the time I was like, I get it. You known this dude for years, and I wasn't even in that stage of thinking about marrying her or anything. I was just in the like, yo, she's fun.
Having fun.
Yeah, and then so I was like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't really feel like, hey man, you're supposed to be with me. I thought that was really cool.
That's sexy.
I thought that I was like, dude, you guys. In my head, I was like, you guys waited so long for why? Because both of them were afraid to break that
so they
friendship.
were on the same.
And I thought that was her gay best friend. I didn't know he was into her. But that was a story of just like this, you know.
So insulting to that guy.
What are you, her gay best friend? Burnt.
I had no idea.
Burn.
Yeah, and then so she was like, yeah, I think we're gonna really try and like, and then like, you know, I liked him, he liked me back, and I think we just too scared to break up the best friend thing. And I was like, that's tight.
But
If they both like each other, that's like a dream come true.
That's great.
Exactly.
I didn't have any attachment to her like that. And then
Well, that's good that you came along and you were like the time bomb for them to like get their shit out.
yeah,
Because they're fucking lagging so hard.
You were an accelerator.
it probably made him feel threatened. Like, oh shit, like.
No shit, you fucking gay best friend.
Yeah.
So
That's bad branding.
You gotta be fucking.
in most cases, that doesn't happen. In most cases, I hear mostly guys in love with a girl and they're making it up in their mind. That's the biggest case.
I see you.
so good at
You're
that
watching this. I see you.
And then they pour out their fucking heart, and the girl's like, you manipulating sack of shit. I thought we were friends. I confided into you. And he goes, oh, you don't like nice guys because you're always with these assholes.
Yep.
Oh, so true.
And girls always they love that. They
make
love
themselves the victim.
they love when you say that.
And then they're proposing at a fucking NBA game.
And the mascot's like,
That's the best, yeah.
But on the flip side, I haven't really heard many like instances of girls being that. Like they're like the best friends, they have a secret crush, and then they like the guy. Because that's the only example that I remember clearly of in my experience, right? I don't have any female friends that are like that because I think when they get along with the guy like heavily, it's probably because of attraction.
100%, dude. I had a chick in high school who was my friend, who was then told me she was into me, and it was weird after that. Straight up, because I wasn't into her at all.
Yeah.
And it was just like straight up strange after that. Weird vibes.
Must be nice, dude.
But we don't know the dynamic between her.
I didn't take advantage of anything.
Yeah, we don't know the dynamic between her and her like best friend, right? But I kind of feel like the best policy is to be authentic and like ruin the relationship.
It's not a real relationship.
It's not a friendship anymore.
I would like to know how different it is when it's two girls. Like what that.
I bet it's the same. I bet it's very similar.
But you know, like women are just better at like.
I know women, dude. I know two girls. I know two different girls that have dated each other, and they
I
kind
don't
of did
think
that.
it's
They were best friends already?
They were
Wait, they were best friends?
They're best friends, and then they were lovers for a while.
And then did they make it all the way through?
Yeah, long enough. They were together for a while, you know. But then,
But like women are such better communicators. I wonder if it's like an easier time.
And sign readers too, so I feel like the chicks, they probably even know each other, that they like each other somehow.
yeah.
But they also think more than guys, so they might overthink the situation. That's true.
They also tell secrets and shit better than guys do. Though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But high school girl friendships be looking kind of gay.
Yeah.
They get jealous, like they don't hang out with her too much. And I'm like, damn, you're like a jealous boyfriend. What the hell's wrong?
Oh, you mean like mother henning?
Like they're
that's
they're
my best
close.
friend.
Yeah, they're like the way that they're close. It's like, are you gay?
If you call them gay, then it'll stop them from doing that. I think.
That is a big
That's
thing.
smart.
And then they fucking make out at parties, and then it's like,
Yeah.
I hate it.
I get so mad.
That is a big thing though, where there's like a possessiveness, where like some girls they don't want you. They like seem like a door right in between,
They're like sister lovers.
because they don't want you to take away their fun. You know.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then little girls be like locking arms the whole day through, cuddling and shit.
Guys do the same Saving Silverman type shit too. They're just
Dude,
like,
I was into this chick from like fucking middle school, or no, high school, freshman year, all the way till like forever, basically. Like till, gosh, I got with like 2 girlfriends ago. But like that was like, I was in her for like a decade almost, right? But yeah, it was just never, like the timing was never right. And it was like all that unrequited love bullshit stuff that you build up in your head. And then like the time that she told me that she was in love with me, I was with this other chick. And I'm such a loyal ass bitch that I just stopped talking to her straight up. And then we reconnected a couple years after
breach.
that. Yeah, it's a breach. And I'm like, I'm not going to be fucked up. I'm not going to ever do that to somebody.
Right.
And then, yeah, it just never quite lined up. But that was, I know that I wasn't being a good friend to her, right? Because I had those ulterior motives. That's why I have such a strong stance on this topic. Because I remember those feelings and how that was, and how I would pick up the phone and all this other shit and be such a good guy. But really, I was like, you know, putting down payment on a future fuck session.
Yeah, and I think that's true friendship. To create boundaries.
I was going broke, dude.
Yeah.
To create boundaries.
I was lost at all.
That's like the perfect way to phrase it.
No, honestly.
It really is.
I have a friend that I was attracted to when I was single, and she's in a committed relationship, and she wanted to work with me, and I told her no. Because too fucking hot, that's why. And I'm gonna get you to cheat on your fucking boyfriend.
Too hot to handle.
You're too fucking hot. And I was like, no, like, and I feel like those situations, you gotta create boundaries.
You do. Or otherwise, she's going to get lockjaw.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do it. Yeah, see? You want this to happen?
See? You want that? Really? You want to be a Billy Mouth Bass?
It's absolutely dangerous. We flirt too much. It's too dangerous.
The connection's too strong.
too fucking.
It's a fact.
What are you gonna do?
How old is she? Do you know?
I believe I want to say 20s.
Oh, just.
Oh, bro, just fucking tell him, dude.
You're never gonna fucking talk to him again.
You're never gonna talk to him again. You're gonna meet somebody else, and it's gonna be fine. And if best case scenario, you end up with them, and you guys are both happy and great.
Yeah.
Real best friends don't try to get pregnant from each other.
Okay.
Real friends don't fuck each other's mouths and shit, or don't want to.
It's a really
Would
good
you
saying.
would you call your wives your best friend?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I would, yeah. I mean, she's not my wife, but
Yeah, that's a best case
sure.
scenario.
You call your ladies your best friend?
Nope, just a fuck buddy for me.
Tight. That's real alpha male, baby.
just a paid off fuck set.
Pressure.